coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
As that play clock winds down, Gerard Mayo decides to use a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Henry on the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air on first down, May. He'll get this to Henry. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast. To the air yet again, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, New England! So now the Patriots gonna go for 2. He's throwing for it! It's caught for 2, and that's gonna be an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled by Keon White there.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Plowing up the middle. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Another carry for him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
He'll have the first down and even more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one complete to Hopkins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 8-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
From the red zone now. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, it's May. That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's May. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Polk. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Made out a throw on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down throw for May. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. May on first and 10. That's taken in by Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 60.
May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Man in motion out of the slot. After the sack, another pass on second down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Trying to throw for it with May. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Has him on a quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he hauls in the interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. May now. He's on the move. Now here he goes.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing is May. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Diving, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. May looking to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on 1st down, May. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. To the air yet again, May. He steps in and makes the interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. The Patriots elected to go for two again. He's throwing for it. And this is caught inside the end zone. The two-point try successful. They're up to a 16-8 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Short pass brought in. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Ball on the 45, first and 10. He'll throw it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Looking to the air here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chiefs making the call. They're going for two again. They want to run it across. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with two. We're all tied up. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 46.
From the gun, it's May. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
May. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw for May. Fits it through the middle. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 3rd quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
May now from the gun. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Offense in the hurry up here. From the 35 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
He's got it near the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So the Chiefs going for 2 once again. They'll try it on the ground. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Operating from the gun, here's May. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He lofts it deep, right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. That one complete to Hooper. And they make the tackle at the 38. We're still tied through 3. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
To the air on 1st down. May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, break.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
To the air yet again. May. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And he's gonna go. It's a pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest.
Boom.
You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Returning it from the 4. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. May on 1st and 10. Polk makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Here's May. Henry on the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Patriots down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Let's go.
He's throwing for it. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Chiefs want to end it in regulation if they can. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. That one complete to Hopkins. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On the jump.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Let go.
Hand off to the back. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This will be a 44-yard look. The kick is good. He got it. And that, folks, is your game winner. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotch. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.